ट्यून बनाई इस ओकेजन ਲਈ शब्द हैगा सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है जिथे किथे मैनू ले चढ़ा है। सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है। सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है। मेरे नाल मेरे नाल मेरे नाल है। मेरे नाल है। सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है। सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है। सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है। जिथे किथे मैनू ले छड़ाए मेरे नाल है। तिस गुर को हो वारिया तिस गुर को तिस गुर को हो वारिया तिस गुर को जिन हार की हार कथा तिस गुर का सद बलहार है। तिस गुर को तिस गुर को सद बलहार है। तिस गुर को जिन हार सेवा बनत बनाई बनाई।
I know you're going to be amazing in Ohio, and I'm so excited to come visit you and bother you. And thank you for being such an amazing older sister, and I love you so much. Megha Chika excited to come visit you and bother you, and thank you for being such an amazing older sister, and I love you so much. Vaigurjika Khalsa.
Vaigurjika Khalsa, Vaigurjika Fateh. +1 to everything Japneet said. Vaigurjika Khalsa, So about 5 minutes ago, Vixie Bua leaned over and she was like, "So are you ready for your speech?" I'm like, "What speech?" She's like, "Did I forget to tell you you're giving a speech?" So I've had about 4.5 minutes to put this together, I'm sorry. Sej, I also want to start off by saying I'm so proud of you. But to be honest, Sej and I have always had kind of a love-hate relationship. She was always, better at everything than me as a granddaughter. Speaking Punjabi, Shabad, her voice, quite literally everything. She would be the counselor at Growth Camp to get mad at me and take my phone and scream at me for crying. So I had to go to Preeti and be like, Sej is annoying me again. She's like, it's okay, we ignore her, just come stay in my space. Thank you, Preeti, for that. But then over the years, as I got older, we started to bond. And I would love for this speech to be this moment, how it turned from love-hate to just love. But then you have to go and become a doctor and be the only child that not only our parents, but our grandparents are proud of. To the point where, so my dati and her nani had surgery yesterday, and Ganach and I went to go visit her. And she, had a lot of morphine in her system, so she was a little out of it. So we're like, let's make some lemonade out of lemons. Let's ask her the juicy questions. Who's her favorite sister? Who's her favorite kid? So we're like joking around. He goes, let's ask her favorite grandkid. I was like, I don't think I'm emotionally stable enough to hear Sehej's name, so let's skip that question. And I truly mean it. They are so incredibly proud of you. But really, I grew up with an older brother, and all my other girl cousins are a lot older than me, so Sej is the closest thing I've had to a sister. We've really bonded over having strong, successful older brothers, in this Indian culture, having half of our parents be a chug, which let me tell you, it's a lot. To the point where, I called her and I was like, hey, I think we should share therapists, once they know one of us, they know that the other one is going to be an easy transition. So I'm so grateful to have had you in my life through that. And I really, I know I've been joking, but I really am so proud of you. I feel like this journey has had so many ups and downs, and you making it here with such a positive attitude, and like Jacqueline said, taking Philly by storm, it's been amazing to see. And I know one of the jokes that the three of us have made with you is that, over the last few years, you've had the same income as our new puppy, Jalebi, which is funny. I mean, it's true, but it's funny, but I can predict in 10 years, all of us will be calling you asking for money, asking if we can stay at your place, and just, keep an extra room for me, with that dentist money. But I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Vaigurjika Khalsa, Vaigurjika Fateh.
Sahib mera meherwan, Sahib mera meherwan. सकतो देदान जी सकतो देदान साहेब मेरा मेहरबान साहेब मेरा मेहरबान मेहरबान साहेब मेहरबान तुद राखे सिरजनहार राखेगा सिरजनहार।
So I thought दिलों कुछ करना सांझियां करना करना. As Uncle mentioned, Sehej and I met back in 2013 at Sanj in Santa Cruz in the Bay Area. And to be honest, I don't know what happened, but 2 days into the retreat, folks asked, how do you know each other? How long have you known each other? I was like, 2 days. People thought we were friends for life, and to be honest, that's essentially what ended up happening. We've been, like Uncle said, inseparable since. With almost 10 years of friendship, we've grown. We didn't have the privilege of growing up together, but I think we've had the privilege of being able to grow into our true selves together, and I'm really thankful for that. I think it's been a really great journey together for us to be able to remind ourselves and each other to be true to ourselves, to grow into the best version of ourselves. I think if we were to rewind back to 2013 and what we thought our life would look like 10 years from then to what it would look like today, it would look nothing like what it does today. But I think it looks a million times better. It's a million times better than what we could have hoped for. And to look at your journey and how you've gotten to the point that you are today, to say that you've had many trials to get to your point today is an understatement. You've worked hard and you've been there for everyone in your life, even when it was hard for you to be there for yourself. And I'm grateful to Vaikuji that we were able to be each other's pillars in some of the toughest times of our life, even though we were across the country most of it. It's been really hard it's really hard in your adult years to be able to maintain a long distance relationship over the time that we've been friends for almost 10 years. But distance definitely made our heart grow a lot fonder in these last 10 years, and I'm very excited that now you'll have a paycheck and can plan vacations and travel more and take time off, and that just means our hearts will grow even more fonder and together. I am not one that cries easily, but watching you walk across the stage on Friday was really hard to keep it together. You worked so hard. You worked so hard to get to the point that you're at today, and you deserve nothing but the best, and that's what you got. And I can't wait to see what this chapter in Ohio is going to be like for you, because it's going to be a million times more beautiful than anything that you imagine. And this weekend we've been talking a lot about just kind of the shock that we've had of, hey, we're adults now. And I'm not sure if we're fully there, but we're working jobs, we're hitting milestones, and 2022 has been one of those years that we've had a lot to celebrate together. And I'm grateful for yourself and for our friendship and for the sunday that we found with each other and the sisterhood that we made. And I can only hope that it grows stronger and fonder. And please, I would not sure that I'm not glad that we were able to find each other. And I love you, and I wish you nothing but the best. Bye,
First of all, I'm very underdressed for this. It's because of last night. But once again, Sad, I think people have said they're really proud of you. But I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say you have a very long road ahead of you. And you've proven to us that you can fight that road. Whether it's through the Sikh spirit, or whether it's through being a strong role model for any Sikh woman looking for an idol. You've made me proud. You made your Nani ji, Nana ji, Dada ji, and Dadi ji proud. If she was here today, she would have definitely been crying. We all know this from the bottom of our heart. Like I said, any achievement is easy, because you're a fighter. Sad, you know this, I know this. Everybody said that they're proud of you, but I think this is nothing for you. This is a chip off your shoulder. Because what you've done for the last 26 6 years. Maybe 20. Let's say 26. We're not gonna say 28 because then the pressure comes too much. So we're gonna say 26 years. You've done a lot. You've proven to yourself, to the Sikh values. You've proven a lot. You've kept your identity at times when you had no one around keeping the identity. And that in itself is an achievement higher than what you're going to achieve in the physical world of making money or becoming a dentist.
In your non-academic life, that was thrown at you. But you took it on straight and moved forward. You found a way to balance life. You learned to focus on yourself and direct your energy to what needed to be done. That's how adulting is. Finding balances. And if you've managed the trailer so well, there's no doubt in my mind that you will not move forward with the same determination, strength, focus, and commitment as you have shown in life until now. Sehej, be proud of who you are, what you believe, and where you come from. You are on your way to do great things. I think you know what you mean to me. No words are enough to express my love for you. There's nothing but love and support from Sunny, Rahmat, Gavin, and I. Thank you for giving us the honor for being there through your journey with you. And thank you for considering us to be your safe space. Thank you for being the best Masi to Rahmat and Gavin. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. Congratulations on this big accomplishment, and may Vaheguru continue to bless you through each endeavor and moment of your life. Vaheguru Ji Ka.
There is no room for any sort of fear or negativity in your life. Anybody who knows you knows how humble and service-oriented you are and true to your name. I'm so glad that you continue to pursue your passion of seva and service. I'm so proud of you, so blessed and grateful to Vaheguru to have a super awesome daughter, and love you till the moon and back. And may Vaheguru always bless you, hamesha tere naal rehen, te tenu apne charna vich rakhan. Vaheguru Ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki fateh.
Neeti will say a few words. Sara and Neeti will say a few words. And we are also blessed.
Together at University of Maryland. Strangely enough, I think although our friendship started in acapella together, it actually took off after college, when I was in med school in DC and Sehej and I would hang out. As she knows though, the real hangouts would happen after the initial hangout was done, when she would drop me back at my apartment and we would sit in front of my building in her car for hours, just talking because neither of us wanted to leave. I still laugh sometimes about the time a guy thought we were an Uber and he actually like opened the door behind us and came in, or almost came in up by her car. But in all seriousness, I really think the time right after college is one of a lot of growth and reflection, and I feel so grateful that we got to spend that time together. I really miss those times and look back on them with so much thanks that we were together at that time. If there are two words that come to mind to describe the characteristics Sehej has shown so much through the years to make it to today, it's passion and dedication. Now those are just two words. Everyone who knows her knows that if I tried to describe everything Sehej embodies, you would think I'm talking about 20 different people because of how fiercely she devotes herself to the causes she believes in. Who else do you know who will speak as seriously and with as much conviction about a controversial Friends episode as she will about an issue like climate change and reducing plastic waste?
Throughout the past 7 years, she's literally been a pillar of strength for me through every single small or big chapter in my life. Watching her get a degree this past weekend, I really can't help but think of the very beginning of our friendship. We bonded not only over singing and Anoka and some college, memories, but truly, and more importantly, we would share our career goals and motivate each other since like the second we became friends. It was always a huge priority in our friendship. We studied for over 12 hours a day for a whole summer for the DAT and MCAT, and then we would make singing covers just to relieve all of our stress, which maybe that's what you guys saw. Since college time, she's been there for me literally any minute of the day, no matter where I was in the country, what time zone, anything.
I'm only a culmination of all of the support that all of you have given me. My family, my friends, my Sangha, my grandparents, my cousins, my best friends sitting here, and my parents, my family. I can't take credit for anything, and I have no words to thank all of you for all of the support you have shown me throughout all of these years.
Mere we've come here, we have seen you blossom a little bit more from the tiny baby you were, and we couldn't be more proud of you. Finally, it is here, the blessed day. You have worked so hard, so long, so well, and through so many ups and downs, and have emerged successful. I'm so proud of you. You're my only niece or nephew that is a doctor. The rest of them are all losers. I have seen you from the day you were born, sweet, sensitive, a little bratty, a little spoiled, rebellious, beautiful, loving, smart, and utterly blessed. Not just with your beautiful voice, but with your beautiful faith in Sikhi and in Vaheguru. You're always an inspiration to me personally. It took all of this and so much perseverance and so much more to create the unique person that you are and now who we call Dr. Sehejneet Kaur. We are all here gathered to celebrate you and all that you have done and will continue to do ahead. As the oldest grandchild of the family Sehej, you are taking the beacon of medicine into the next generation. You are an inspiration to Guranj, Viraj, and Sabrina, and a great older sister to all of them. I still remember the day you were born, happy, smiling, beautiful, 20-some years ago. Nothing has changed. You're still an image of simplicity, beauty, smiles, and Sehej.
Given 3 minutes, your mommy took all 3 minutes on that. We're very proud of you. You've made us proud from the day you were born, and you excelled in everything, just a perfect child. I kept telling her to become a cardiologist because that's my favorite thing. And she told me it's not good for business because there's only one heart for 32 teeth. And so with each one of these 32 teeth, we have to take care of them. Then the baby teeth fall, then we have to take care of the teeth, then they get cavities, then they get root canals. Then I have to pull them. So it's a lot of business. So I said to you, have you ever pulled her teeth? She says, yeah, I have. I've become very good at it. And I said, what do you charge? She says, a customer came this morning and he says, "Kitne lenge ho paise?" Main unko $200, 200. And he says, that's too much. Can you give it to me cheaper? And she says, yeah, I can do it at half price, but I'll pull it. Main holi kadam wo kehta tu 200 hi lega. Then one day talking to her, become this, become a doctor, become a space astronaut, become a singer, become an artist. You're so talented. She says, no, I want to do dental, I want to become a dentist. And I said, why? What is the deal? You like pulling teeth, you like giving people pain? She says, yeah, a little bit, but I want to become a dentist because my brother is not becoming a dentist. And my dad has 4 dental practices, so I'll get all of them.
You're my only niece or nephew that is a doctor. The rest of them are all losers. I have seen you from the day you were born, sweet, sensitive, a little bratty, a little spoiled, rebellious, beautiful, loving, smart, and utterly blessed. Not just with your beautiful voice, but with your beautiful faith in Sikhi and in Vaheguru. You're always an inspiration to me personally. It took all of this and so much perseverance and so much more to create the unique person that you are and now who we call Dr. Sehejneet Kaur. We are all here gathered to celebrate you and all that you have done and will continue to do ahead. As the oldest grandchild of the family Sehej, you are taking the beacon of medicine into the next generation. You are an inspiration to Guranj, Viraj, and Sabrina, and a great older sister to all of them. I still remember the day you were born, happy, smiling, beautiful, 20-some years ago. Nothing has changed. You're still an image of simplicity, beauty, smiles, and Sehej. your Dadaji and Dadiji and your Nanaji are blessing you from above, saying, we knew she could do it. We knew she would do it. You have always been their pride. And for sure, your Nanaji, who I have known for 45 years, is sitting up there under the list titled Doctors in the Family, Sehejneet Kaur. Congratulations, beta. Our love, our blessings, always with you. My nani, my mummy was always my nanka. Your nanka house is always our house. You're always welcome there, and you're always our pride. Bye, Kuchika Khalsa.
Congratulations, Sehej. We were given 3 minutes. Your mommy took all 3 minutes of that. We're very proud of you. You made us proud from the day you were born, and you excelled in everything, just a perfect child. I kept telling her to become a cardiologist. So I said to you, what have you ever quoted teeth? She says, yeah, I have become very good at it. And I said, what do you charge? She said, the customer came this morning and he says, "Kitne lete ho paise?" तो मैं उनका $200, $200, and he says, that's too much. Can you give it to me cheaper? And she says, yeah, I can do it at half price, but I'll pull it. मैं हौली कर डालती हूँ. वो कहता तू 200 ही लेना. Then one day I'm talking to her, become this, become a doctor, become a space astronaut, become a singer, become an artist. You're so talented. She says, no, I want to do dental, I want to become a dentist. And I said, why? What is the deal? You like pulling teeth, you like giving people pain? She says, yeah, a little bit, but I want to become a dentist because my brother is now becoming a dentist. And my dad has 4 dental practices, so I get all of them. And I said, what about brunch? She says, brunch kaun hai? Then she says, I have to fix all the stuff that used to happen in India, that the mother, father die and all the property and everything goes to the son and the daughters don't get anything. This is America. When my parents die, I'll get all the dental practices, my brother will get nothing. Bye,
मैले हच्छे का विचार आप वर्तायसी मत को जाने जाए अगे परसी जेहे कर्म कमाए तेहा होयसी अमृत हर का नाओ आप वर्तायसी चलिया पत सो जन्म सुवार वाजा वायसी मानस क्या बेचारा तह लोक सुनायसी नानक आप निहाल सब कुल तारसी नानक आप